What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh, and we're going to be continuing with another reaction for today. Continuing with Avatar The Last Airbender series. We're going to be reacting to, this time, what is it called? Give me a quick second. I believe it's called, that's something else. Where am I? Okay. The City of Walls and Secrets. So last time we saw the drill. We got to see this huge, massive drill. And it was a really good episode. So we got to discuss a little bit about that. You know, we got to see some awesome earthbending on the side of Aang. You know, the way he's really progressed. Some extremely awesome firebending in the case of Azula. You know, and we got to see a little fallout between Zuko and Jet. You know, so there was a lot going on, but I really did enjoy it. And now we're going into a City of Walls and Secrets. So we're finally at Ba Sing Se. We're gonna see what this. I'm guessing we're already gonna be in. Yeah, we're already inside Ba Sing Se. So, yeah. So we're in Ba Sing Se. I don't know why my mind's going somewhere else. Anyways, so guys, before we go and start getting into the whole reaction and everything, I have been like super busy at work. I'm very sorry. You guys have probably been thinking, hey, what's going on with Josh? He hasn't been doing any more reactions. Guys, I haven't forgotten about you guys. Trust me. I just have been really busy. To start off with, I'm gonna be doing a shift change. More than likely, I'm gonna be doing a shift change at work. So right now, at my job, I do an evening shift. You know, and my wife does a night shift. We work in this. My wife and I, we're both nurses. We work in the same place, but we don't work together. We work the same. We have the same patients, but we cannot work together at the same time. So I work one shift and she works the shift right after me. So I pretty much give my report over to her, you know. But now my wife is moving on to another place. She started working somewhere else, and they gave her some major promotions over there, and she really is enjoying it. So I'm like, you know what? I want to take over your position where you're at right now, because ultimately that's the position that I wanted. So I'm more likely I'm going to end up getting that position once she leaves. So I will be doing a night shift now. So my reactions will now be probably done during the day instead of right now that I do them at night. Hence why there's always like a lack of light, even though I can just turn on the light, but I like the way it looks a little bit more dimmed down. Anyways, another thing going on is I might be switching to another place to do my reactions. There's another room just opened up down here, and I'll probably be setting up cameras or my computer there. I already moved my other screen. This is a new TV that I bought. I hadn't had a 4K TV, guys. I'm like the TV I had before this one. I spent $3,000 on it when I first bought it a long time ago. So I told my wife, you know what? I mean, I don't want to spend another $3,000, but I don't want to spend just, you know. I'm so used to having like a certain style of TV, so I spent a pretty good penny on this one. I won't say how much, but it was a pretty good TV that I got. And I said, you know what? I gotta get one just because I finally got the PS5, so I want to push it to its potential. Which I gotta say, it does look very, very well. So I got myself a sound bar and everything. But anyways, so I have my old TV over there now, and that's probably where I'll start doing some reactions. I don't know exactly when I'll start setting up over there, but I'll see how everything goes at work first. And but anyways, guys, let's jump back into the reaction. That's pretty much where I've been. So sorry I haven't been on for a while, but we'll try to get this thing going back on. So we're gonna continue again doing some. I'm gonna give some shout outs. I already have some comments I'm gonna be giving out. I'll probably be so if you want to just go ahead and bypass all that and go straight into the reaction, then just go ahead and jump right to this time frame right here. But if you want to stick around, you know, see if maybe I'll give you a shout out. You know, go ahead and stick out through it all. I think I give around like 12 shout outs on this one from what I think I was able to count. Don't worry, they're not gonna take forever. They'll be just short to the simple, you know. But you'll get to see some of the people that I'll give a shout out to. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying my reactions. I really am appreciating you guys still keep being patient with me, you know, and still following me, you know, still hitting that notification and seeing all my reactions when they come out to you guys. Because I know you wish. I wish I could do them like at least. I wish I could do them every day, you know, and give them out there, but it's time consuming. And then some of the guys that I'm with, they want to just be playing because we all bought the PS5s. Are like, dude, we gotta play. And I'm like, bro, trust me, I want to play. I can't always do it, but Yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and start jumping into some of these comments, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with let's go ahead. Morgan Friday. She wanted you said longest intro ever, man. Oh yeah, for my last video, that was probably one of my longest intro ever because I did read some comments, and I think it was almost like 20 minutes before I actually started jumping into the actual reaction, which is quite a bit, 20 minutes as an intro is quite a long. So what I'll be doing probably more likely is I'll probably be doing my. I'm getting a lot of glare here on my glasses, but then I can't see. Wow. Anyways, so I'll probably be doing more of a actual talk before the video, and then after the video, it'll probably just be a quick summary of what it was about, my quick reaction to it. But for the most part, I think I'm going to be doing this. I'll probably be doing the longer intro so I can give the shoutouts to you guys from the video before, and then we just continue from there. Legendary Player says 3302, the time frame of 3302 from my previous video gets me chills every time, and that was when Aang is running up the on his air scooter or airball, I don't know what you call it. I think it's called the air scooter, and he's going up the side of the wall, and then he just storms down to give the final blow to the drill. Yeah, that gives me chills. That gave me chills too. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty awesome. To see Aang doing that, and then Azula trying to like hit him with her firebending. It was pretty cool. Good news, everyone says. Rewatch the scene where Jet and Lee or Zuko are talking, but look at the background of Uncle Iroh. So I went back and I saw, and yeah, so you have Uncle Iroh. What do I have here? So you have Uncle Iroh with his tea, right? And he spits it out, and it's cold, right? So then, as they're talking, you just see him turn around, and I guess when he comes back, you see the little steam coming off of it. And I hadn't noticed that the first time. That's why I was asking. I didn't catch it. But yeah, so when I went back to rewatch it, I eventually was able to see. Yeah, he obviously did firebend it, and that's what Jet caught on to eventually. Christian333 says Book 2 is so amazing. Can't wait for the next episode, which would be this one, the City of Walls and Secrets. So trust me, I can't wait for it either. We'll get into that right now. Shamir Mohammed says it's gonna be one hell of a ride moving forward. You guys all keep saying that, and you guys say one thing, and then it turns out to be true, and then you guys say it's gonna be awesome. Turns out to be a lot better than what I even thought it was gonna be. So it's like beyond mega awesome. So I'm really, really pumped to see what episode is this anyways? What number it is? Once again, I'm pushing the wrong button here. This is 14. Wow, we're already on 14. Wow, out of I think 20 or 21, I can't remember. But here we go again. We're getting closer to the second to the finale for season 2. I honestly do not want this show to end, but I do want to see where we end up with at the end. Just S says, great review. I'm so excited for your review of the next few episodes. They are some of the best in this season. Keep up the in-depth reviews. So once again, just reaffirming what everybody else has been saying, that this season is really, really great. And from what I have been seeing, it is nothing short of fantastic. I really, really do enjoy the show. Official J Ram says, the fight between Aang and Azula was so cool, especially with how it highlighted the earthbending progress. Like I said, the earthbending progress that Aang has shown is just mind-blowing. The way he, obviously the way he is earthbending, and the way he's able to channel his what's it called, his airbending to also like the moving the boulders like we saw in there, and then when he turned his arm completely into a rock, I mean that was just awesome. So I really do enjoy seeing that progress, that character development, or in this case probably just like a progress, and character development with Aang and with terms to his progress and his bending ability when it comes to the earth bending. The sun is up says, if Aang is a pacifist, then what is the point of the... Okay, he's quoting me when I said, if Aang is a pacifist, then what is the point of the mission? He says, just wait. So I don't know if you're foreshadowing something that's going to happen, I'm guessing, but yeah, I did say I did. Okay, yeah, I did clearly say that. I think it was in the previous episode. Yeah, that if Aang is, because he's a pacifist. I mean, he doesn't attack. He didn't attack Jet when he would fight. When he fights Zuko, it's more like defense, not really attacking. And now that I think about it, I can't really remember when I've ever really seen him attack people like as in like in an attack mode. It's always just been for self defense, or he'll evade. But what is he gonna do at the real end of it? What is the whole point of the mission if at the end, I don't want to say you're gonna choke, but you're not gonna carry out the task that you're supposed to carry out. So I'm really kind of conflicted and confused as to what's gonna happen with Aang. Either something major is gonna have to go down, either with him to say, you know what, okay, I gotta do this, or something really major is gonna have to happen to the Fire Lord to where he says, you know what, I have to change my ways. I'm sorry, I regret what I'm doing. Let's stop this war. I honestly see that happening more instead of Aang actually taking the courage or having the to actually carry it out, because that's not him. And I honestly don't want to. I don't want this series to go down that route, to go down that road of changing Aang that drastically. I'd rather them change the Fire Lord to where he says, you know what, I've been wrong. Let me change this. I have the power to change this war, to stop it. I am the Fire Lord. It is my responsibility to protect the people of my nation and, stop it. Will it happen? I don't know. But if I had to choose between one of the two, I'm going to go with that route of the Fire Lord being the one to change and not Aang doing the drastic change. But we'll see how it goes from here. So, but that's where my mentality is at right now. That's where I'm focusing on, or that's where at least what I'm seeing happening in the near future. Anyways, moving on, guys. DGW says Azula turns into Sonic. Okay, so when they're fighting on the drill, right? Azula does this little front flip thingy. I don't even know what you even call it, but it's just like a front flip, and she like shoots out that fire bending right at Aang, literally turning into like a Sonic the Hedgehog. That's what he's referring to. He says, no idea why, but it made me laugh so much. I hadn't thought about that, but you're right, bro. When I saw it again, when I was editing, I was like, you know what? She does look kind of funny, But after I read your comment, obviously after I posted, then I was like, you know what? She actually does look like Sonic when she did that. So that was a good eye in your behalf to actually catch that. I hadn't caught that as far as the Sonic. Jack L says that the discussion of group names in this episode is funny. They never really have a moment where they show them officially deciding on one, but Team Avatar is the winner. They're also unofficially named or referred to as the gang by fans of the show sometimes. Okay, so I always say, I don't even know what I call them. I'll refer to them as Aang and the gang, because it just sounds like kind of rhymes. But Team Avatar does sound really good, and if that's what they officially are, then I'll try to call them Team Avatar, but I still prefer to call them Aang and the gang. Anyways, Team Avatar, this is great. Fuchs, yeah. Once again, bro, sorry for the pronunciation, but you said that it basically means fox. So, Mr. Fox. Says, hey, I just saw the last 3 episodes you uploaded, and I wanted to thank you so much for reading out one of my comments. I feel so honored. I had to laugh a little when you tried to spell my name because it's German. Obviously, I cannot speak German. Fuchs, he says it's German for fox, and I live in Austria. And I'm only telling you this so you know that you have viewers from all over the world. Congratulations. But back to the show. Now that you've made it past the drill episode, shit is about to go down. I absolutely love all the Bossing Say Earth Kingdom episodes, and they lead to the best finale ever, and then go to an even greater new last season. Okay, first of all, awesome. Glad that you're subscribed to the channel and that you watch my videos. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, but it goes by. He says basically means Fox. Yeah, I guess in English. So I'll call you Mr. Fox because pretty much sounds like that's probably what it's going for. So yeah, you're saying the same thing that so many others have been saying. That episode 2 has a really fantastic ending, and we're getting closer and closer to the end. So I cannot wait. All right, the last shout out I have is from Mr. Dishonored Wolf. He says, "Finally caught up to you, man. I knew I stumbled across a gem when I found this channel. Timestamp of 2942 says Sokka, the backbender, is back at it again. Everybody wants to be Sokka right now, man. He's got 4 girls that are, well, he has 4 girls. Yui, obviously, well, we don't have her anymore. But she turned into the moon. Then we have Suki, which is showing a lot of promise. We have Ty Lee, who obviously has a thing for Sokka. And now we have Toph, who is showing, little hints that she might be into him, So, how the heck does Sokka do it? I have no idea, but hey, props to you, man. Props to Sokka. Now for the less important stuff, Aang in general holds back massively. Okay, so now we're going back to the Aang versus Jet, conversation. I'm pretty sure talking about Aang, I'm pretty sure if he was actually trying to fight back against Jet, it would have been over for Jet in 1 or 2 hits. You know how strong he actually is. Just in the last episode, you saw that he sent a massive boulder back at the Fire Nation ship, which is true. He did. I think that was the one with the Serpent's Pass, when they fire him and he just sends it back. That much force can easily take Jet out. It's just that because of his morals, he holds back a lot. So, yeah, once again, we go back. Could Aang beat Jet? Of course. We all know there would be no contest, especially in the Avatar state. It would be no contest. But taking out the Avatar state, just Aang with his airbending and Jet with his weapons, Aang, if he wanted to attack, would beat him. I mean, we saw him beat him, or I don't know if he beat him because Katara came in. But just by defending himself, sending air at him, he was able to defend himself very well against Jet. But the problem still becomes that he will not attack him. And once again, that goes back to my previous point of, then what's the whole point at the end with the Fire Lord? If he's going to be a pacifist, then what's the whole point? He needs to be able to attack. Will he do it? That's my question. Don't spoil it for me, but that is just my question. I have not seen him do it. So I'm thinking something's going to have to change his life to where he's like, you know what? F you all. I am going to attack. I'm going to change who I am, and I'm going to be a deadly hitman or something. I don't know. But I don't see that happening because he's Aang. I don't think the writers would go down that path. I can see them going down the other path with the Fire Lord. But I don't see them changing Aang to be that type of person that needs to step up and fight. So I don't know. But yeah, would Aang beat Jet? Yes, we know that. But without him being able to actually go into the offensive, it's only a matter of time before Jet would eventually land one on him that actually takes him out. Because he will not hold back. So, I mean, if Jet was willing to sacrifice his own people, I mean, that pretty much does a lot too. But, like I said, in a fight, I'm pretty sure Aang would take him out. But I don't think he would actually fight him to a death type of thing. Anyways, so let's go ahead and start jumping in, guys. That's going to do it for the comments. Let's go ahead and start jumping into this reaction. I hope you guys have been waiting for it. I know I have. And A City of Walls and Secrets. Let's do it. We're finally in Ba Sing Se, man.
I can't believe we finally made it to Ba Sing Se in
That's
one
true.
piece.
Okay, pause. So there's an outer wall and an inner wall. So the outer wall is where the drill was able to penetrate or get in, but obviously they were able to defeat it. So now they've been traveling, and now we're getting to the inner wall of, I'm guessing, where the actual city is at. So let's go ahead and take it.
Hey, don't jinx it. We could still be attacked by some giant exploding Fire Nation spoon. Or find out the city's been submerged in an ocean full of killer shrimp.
You been hitting the cactus juice again?
I'm just saying, weird stuff happens to us.
That is true. That is true. Right on cue.
Don't worry, Aang. We'll find Appa.
It's such a big city.
He's a giant bison. Where could someone possibly hide him?
That is true. I mean, you should be able to spot Appa pretty easily.
Oh.
Just like that, I chew on my own words. That looked like a really big city.
Back in the city. Great.
Massive.
What's the problem?
City.
It's amazing.
Just a bunch of walls and rules.
Who are you?
Hello, my name is Judy. I have been given the
Judy.
great honor of showing the Avatar around Ba Sing Se.
We have information about the Fire Nation army that we need to deliver to the Earth King immediately.
Great! Let's begin our tour, and then I'll show you to your new home here. I think you'll like it.
Maybe you missed what I said. We need to talk to the king about the war. It's important.
You're in Ba Sing Se now. Everyone is safe here.
Okay, she seems really creepy.
Ba Sing Se has many walls. There are the ones outside protecting us, and the ones inside that help maintain order. This is where our newest arrivals live, as well as our craftsmen and artisans, people that work with their hands. It's so quaint and lively. You do want to watch your step, though.
Why do they have all these poor people blocked off in one part of the city?
This is why I never came here before. I always heard it was so different from the way the monks taught us to live.
So Aang has been pretty much all around, all over the world, except he hadn't been to the Northern Water Tribe, but he had been to the Fire Nation, you know, with his old friend. What was the name that he said? I don't remember if did he say a name? He said he had a friend in the Fire Nation, you know, back in the day, when that episode where he was where him and Zuko, or Zuko got him out of, as the Blue Spirit got him out of the fortress. He said, I used to have a friend in the Fire Nation back in the day. So we know he's been in the Fire Nation. Whether it was the capital or what, I don't know. But he's also been to, obviously, Omashu, because he was friends with Bumi. But it's just weird that he wouldn't have been to the actual Ba Sing Se itself, you know. I don't know, I thought that was pretty interesting that he's never been here.
Just want our new place to look nice, in case someone brings home a lady friend.
This city is a prison. I don't want to make a life here.
Life happens wherever you are, whether you make it or not. Now, come on, I found us some new jobs.
That is a great quote. Life happens wherever you are, whether you... What was it? I want to make sure I say it right. Life happens wherever you are, whether you make it or not. That is a great quote. That is a really, really great quote. God, I'm just thinking about it. That is really, really true. I mean, you got to make the best of what you got sometimes, but keep living it, you know. Don't, in other words, don't not live because of some situation or something. I mean, just make the best out of a situation and keep moving forward. That's the least we can do. I mean, we're only here for a short time. You know, might as well make the best of it while we're here. Of course, reasonably and responsibly. Don't get too crazy on me now, people.
Look at them.
God, they're following them.
Living right under everyone's nose.
I thought we were starting over here, changing our ways.
We are. When I get the evidence I need, I'll report them to the police and let them handle it.
This is the middle ring of Ba Sing Se, home to the financial district, shops and restaurants, and the university.
Yeah, we met a professor from Ba Sing Se University. He
He
took us to an ancient underground library where we discovered information about the war that is absolutely crucial for the king to hear.
Isn't history fascinating? Look, here's one of the oldest buildings in the
Okay,
middle
this
ring,
woman is
Town Hall.
crazy. There's something going on with her. I don't know what it is exactly, but there's something going on with her.
You
I'm
certainly
pretty sure
look like official
all of you have the same feeling when
How
you
do
first
you
saw it.
feel?
Ridiculous.
Does this possibly come in a larger size? This tea is nothing more than hot leaf juice.
Uncle, that's what all tea is.
How could a member of my own family say something so horrible? We'll have to make some major changes around
Sorry, I'm not a
here.
fan of tea. So I have to agree with Zuko.
The upper ring is home to our most important citizens. Your house is not too far from here.
And
you
who are the
guys.
mean-looking guys in robes?
Inside is the royal palace. Those men are agents of the Dai Li, the cultural authority of Ba Sing Se. They are the guardians of all our traditions.
Can we see the king now?
Oh no! One doesn't just pop in on the Earth King.
But he's the Avatar.
Here we are, your new home.
I think the Avatar would get a pass in this one.
More good news. Your request for an audience with the Earth King is being processed and should be put through in about a month. Much more quickly
A
than
month?
usual.
A month?
6 to 8 weeks, actually.
Wow.
Isn't it nice?
So almost
I think you'll
2
really
months. I don't know what it is about her.
I'm sorry, but I haven't heard anything about a flying bison. I didn't even know there were any.
If someone wanted to sell a stolen animal without anyone knowing, where would they go?
Where's the black market? Who runs it? Come on, you know.
Okay.
That would be illegal.
What is going on with here? Okay.
You'll have to leave now. Your lemur is harassing my sparrowkeets.
Actually, they're harassing him.
And which of your professors could we ask about the war with the Fire Nation? I don't know. I'm not a political science student. I have to get to class.
What the hell is going on? So obviously we know something's going on. I still can't put my finger on what
Hey,
exactly
come
it
with me.
is, but obviously she knows something that they shouldn't be knowing. Something's going on. that I
You're
don't know, I
the
can't put my finger on it.
Avatar. I heard you were in town. War? Scared? What do you mean?
I can feel you shaking.
Look, I'm just a minor government official. I've waited 3 years to get this house. I don't want to get into trouble.
Get in trouble with who?
Shh, shh, shh. Listen, you can't mention the war here. And whatever you do, stay away from the Dai Li.
Okay. Alright, so pause. So the Dai Li are the ones running the city. And they're not allowed to talk about the war within the walls of the city. Which would be kind of weird because a lot of the people here are refugees coming here because of the war going on. So them not being able to talk about it, is it like amongst themselves or among people who have already been living here? And if so, how long has this been going on for? A lot of questions are just popping up now, so alright. So that's gonna make things very difficult if these Dai Li people are the ones running the show. I guess like crooked cops or something? I don't know. Well,
Would you like a pot of tea?
We've been working in a tea shop all day. I'm sick of tea.
Sick of tea? That's like being sick of breathing. Have you seen our spark rocks to heat up the water?
They're not there. You'll have to fire...
I borrowed our neighbors. Such kind people.
I know how we're gonna see the Earth King. How are we supposed to do that? One doesn't just pop in on the Earth King. The king is having a party at the palace tonight for his pet bear.
You mean platypus bear?
No, it just says bear.
Certainly you mean his pet skunk bear.
Or his armadillo bear.
Gopher bear?
Just bear.
How
This
many bears are
place
there?
is weird. The palace will be packed. We can sneak in with the crowd.
I learned proper society behavior and chose to leave it. You never learned anything. And frankly, it's a little too late.
Aha, but you learned it. You could teach us.
Good evening, Mr. Sokka Water Tribe, Miss Katara Water Tribe, Lord Momo of the Momo Dynasty, your Momo-ness.
Avatarang, how you do go on? Fire! Ah!
Hey, ladies.
Wow, you look beautiful.
Don't talk to the commoners, Katara. First rule of society. We'll get in the party and then find a way to let you in through the side gate.
Momo! What are you gonna do now, Jet?
Jet, we need
He's
to talk.
determined
What?
to get them to
Oh,
fire
great.
him.
It's you guys. Where have you been? I could use some help with surveillance here.
We've been talking, and we think you're becoming obsessed with this. It's not healthy. Jet, you've got to stop this.
Maybe you've forgotten why we need to start over. Maybe you've forgotten about how the Fire Nation left us all homeless? How they wiped out all the people we loved? If you don't want to help me, I'll get the evidence on my own.
This is the best tea in the city.
The secret ingredient is love.
So cool.
I'm tired of waiting. These two men are firebenders!
Alright, here we go.
I know they're firebenders! I saw the old man heating his tea!
He works in a tea shop.
He's a firebender, I'm telling you!
Drop your swords, boy. Nice and easy.
You'll have to defend yourself. Then everyone will know. Go ahead. Show them what you can do.
You want a show? I'll give you a show.
Oh, damn! Okay, at first I wanted them to collaborate together, but now this is gonna, I'm gonna enjoy this. No, don't go away!
Sir?
Who's this?
I'm sorry to bother you, but my cousin lost our invitations. She's blind. Do you think you could help us? Our family's inside, and I'm sure they're very worried.
I am honored. Please come with me.
Alright, seems like a good guy.
By the way, I'm Long Feng. I'm a cultural minister to the king.
Thanks for all your help.
Don't worry. As your escort, it would be dishonorable to abandon you ladies without finding your family first. We'll keep looking.
Okay, did my buddy just teleport?
Look,
or
I came up with a backup plan.
what the hell just
Let's
happened?
twist Momo like a ghost.
Is there more
okay?
than one of
He
them?
flies by the guards, creating a distraction. Then we blast a hole in the wall.
Or we can go in with these guys. Toph said we might
He
pass the
blast a
bus
hole in
boys.
the wall.
Okay, but remember that Momo ghost plan. I think it's a winner.
The Momo. Alright, here we go.
You must be getting tired of using those swords. Why don't you go ahead and firebend at me?
You're the one who needs help.
Oh, he cut the thing.
I don't know what he looks like.
You know, royal, flowing robe, fancy jewelry.
That could be anyone.
What are you doing here? You have to leave immediately or we'll all be in terrible trouble.
Not until we see the king.
You don't understand. You must go.
Oh! Sorry. No, don't shout.
Oh, you just airbended.
The Avatar. Oh, I didn't know the Avatar would be here.
Well, oh, okay, so you obviously didn't, yeah, you didn't want the attention, but Momo just went off.
You keep their attention.
Drop your weapons.
Arrest them! They're firebenders!
This poor boy is confused. We're just simple refugees.
We saw the whole thing. This crazy kid attacked the finest tea maker in the city.
Oh, that's very sweet.
Come with us, son.
You don't understand! They're Fire Nation! You have to believe me!
Dang, they just saw it all go down, didn't even step in. Well, I mean, we all know he's not losing it, but he is kind of losing it. So this is the Earth King? I'm assuming? Yeah, that has to be him.
Let me go!
Avatar, it is a great honor to meet you. I am Long Feng, Grand Secretariat of Ba Sing Se and head of the Dai Li. I'd like to talk to you.
So you're the one running the Dai Li. So then you're not a good guy.
Talk to the king. We have information that could defeat the Fire Nation.
The Earth King has no time to get involved with political squabbles and the day-to-day minutiae of military activities.
This could be the most important thing he's ever heard.
What's most important to His Royal Majesty is maintaining the cultural heritage of Ba Sing Se. All his duties relate to issuing decrees on such matters. It's my job to oversee the rest of the city's resources, including the military.
So the king is just a figurehead.
He's your puppet.
But we found out about a solar eclipse that will leave the Fire Nation defenseless. You could lead an invasion.
Enough! I don't want to hear your ridiculous plan. It is the strict policy of Ba Sing Se that the war not be mentioned within the walls. Constant news of an escalating war will throw the citizens of Ba Sing Se into a state of panic.
You have to believe me, they're firebenders! They won't stop until they win the war!
Calm down. You're safe now.
Our economy would be ruined. Our peaceful way of life, our traditions would disappear.
There's no war in Ba Sing
They're
Se.
hypnotizing
What are you
him.
talking about? Where do you think all the refugees come from? You can't hide it.
In silencing talk of conflict, Ba Sing Se remains a peaceful, orderly utopia. The last one on Earth.
Dude, this is freaky
There is no war
stuff.
within the walls.
Can you
Here we are
imagine?
safe. Here, we are free.
You can't keep the truth from all these people. They have
Imagine
to know.
how many people
I'll
are
tell
under
them.
this spell.
I'll make sure everyone knows.
Brainwashing.
Until now, you've been treated as our honored guest. But from now on, you will be watched every moment by Dai Li agents. If you mention the war to anyone, you will be expelled from the city. I understand you've been looking for your bison. It would be quite a shame if you were not able to complete your quest. Now, Judy.
Oh, you're just gonna make things personal.
Come with me, please.
What happened to Judy?
I'm Judy. I'll be your host as long as you're in our wonderful city.
That was not Judy. That was another woman. Okay. What the hell is going on in this place? Like, seriously, what the heck is going on here? So, they are not allowed to speak about the war within the walls of Ba Sing Se. And to make sure that doesn't happen, they're brainwashing people to forget what's going on out there. At least that's what I'm thinking they're gonna do to Jet in this case. And then with the whole Judy, obviously another person came in. Which begs the question, are there more? How many people, just think about it. How many people might already be under this hypnotism or this brainwashing that is going on right here? This is some freaky stuff. It's cool. I like it. It's just freaky in the sense that you're taking over somebody else's way of thinking I mean, not taking over their body. That'd be crazy, right? But you're taking over the way they can think. That is just scary. And wow. Never would I have ever thought that this would ever make its way into this series, into Avatar. Oh yeah, we're gonna come. Yeah. By the way, Josh, just so you know, later on there's gonna be an episode where there's gonna be brainwashing going on. Oh really? Yeah, I kind of figured that would come. Since the very first episode, I kind of told myself, you know what? I think there's gonna be an episode with the brainwashing. Never did I ever think of that. Okay. But it's pretty. I do like it. I'm really curious as what the hell they've been telling these people to actually get them to believe that, and how much has actually worked. How much of it has actually worked for them. So, what's gonna happen with Jet? I'm really curious what the hell's gonna happen to Jet. And so, does he know? Does this Long Fang guy know where Appa is? Is he in Ba Sing Se then? And if so, then we hopefully will see him very soon. I don't know. I'm very, very curious to know. I cannot wait for the next episode. But so many things now are just rushing through my head. But anyways, guys, I'll give you guys a chance to write some comments. What did you guys think about this episode? What was your reaction to this whole brainwashing thing going on? Where the heck is Appa? What's going to happen to Jet? How many other people are we going to run into in this city? I have so many questions, but what did you guys think about this episode? Leave a comment. If you like this reaction, give it a thumbs up. Hit the notification bell if you haven't. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Wow, this episode was awesome.